Hello and welcome to Kuma English Listening Hub. Today's topic is something surprising and very practical: a library of things. You already know a normal library where you borrow books, but in some cities and towns, you can also borrow useful objects. These places let you borrow items like tools, board games, kitchen machines, and even camping equipment. Let's start with a simple question. Why would someone want to borrow things instead of buying them? Think about a power drill. Many people need a drill, but only a few times a year. If you buy one, it may sit in your home for months, using space and collecting dust. The same is true for a cake pan shaped like a star, a carpet cleaner, or a tent. Borrowing can save money, save space, and reduce waste. A library of things is usually a community project. Sometimes it is part of a public library. Sometimes it is a small shop or a local organization. Members can borrow items for a short time, often a few days or a week. Then they return the items so someone else can use them. Now, what kinds of things can you borrow? The list can be very different depending on the place, but here are some common examples. You might find tools like hammers, screwdrivers, ladders, and drills. You might also see gardening items like shears, rakes, and watering cans. For cleaning, some places offer vacuum cleaners, steam cleaners, or carpet cleaners. For cooking, there can be mixers, food processors, special baking trays, or big pots for parties. For fun, many libraries of things lend board games, puzzles, sports equipment, or even musical instruments. And for travel or outdoor life, some lend backpacks, camping stoves, sleeping bags, or picnic sets. It sounds amazing, but you might wonder, how does it work in real life? Let's imagine you join a library of things in your neighborhood. First, you sign up. Some places are free, but many ask for a small membership fee. This fee helps pay for repairs, cleaning, and replacing lost items. It can also help the project grow. After you join, you can look at a list of items online or in a printed catalog. If the item is available, you reserve it. Then you pick it up during opening hours. When you pick up the item, staff or volunteers may explain how to use it safely. This is important, especially for power tools. Then you take the item home and use it. Before you return it, you usually clean it and check that all parts are there. When you return it, staff check its condition. If something is broken, they may fix it or send it for repair. Of course, this system needs trust. If people return items late, other members cannot use them. If people return items dirty or damaged, it creates extra work. That is why many libraries of things have clear rules. For example, you might pay a small late fee, or you may have to pay for a missing part. The goal is not to punish people, but to keep everything fair. Now let's talk about the benefits. One big benefit is saving money. If you borrow a carpet cleaner for one weekend, you might pay only a small fee instead of buying a machine you rarely use. Another benefit is saving space. Small homes and apartments can become crowded very fast. Borrowing helps you keep only the items you truly use often. A third benefit is learning. Some libraries of things offer short classes or workshops. For example, you might learn basic home repair, simple woodworking, or how to sharpen garden tools. Sometimes volunteers are skilled people from the community. They enjoy teaching others. This can build confidence. You may start with a small project, like fixing a loose door handle, and later feel ready for bigger tasks. A fourth benefit is community. When people share resources, they often start talking to each other. You may meet neighbors you have never spoken with before. You may exchange advice, share ideas, and even help each other with projects. In a busy city, this kind of connection can feel special. There are also environmental benefits. When many people share one item, fewer items need to be produced. Producing things uses energy and materials. It also creates pollution. If an item is shared, it is used more fully. It can also reduce the number of items thrown away. So a library of things can support a lifestyle with less waste. But we should be honest. There are challenges too. One challenge is quality. If an item is used by many people, it can become damaged faster. The library needs money and time for repairs. They must choose items that are strong and safe. Another challenge is hygiene. For items like kitchen machines or camping equipment, cleaning is important. Many libraries of things have cleaning rules. Some also clean items again after they are returned. This takes time, so volunteers and staff are important. Another challenge is responsibility. Some people worry, what if I break something? This is a normal fear. Many places explain their policy clearly. Sometimes, small damage is normal. Sometimes you pay if the damage is serious. Clear rules help people feel safer. Now, let's look at a few real-life situations. Imagine you want to move to a new apartment. You might need a hand truck to move heavy boxes. You might also need a tool set to take apart furniture. Instead of buying these items, you borrow them for 2 days. You save money, and after the move, you return everything. Or imagine you want to host a birthday party. You want a big pot for soup, extra plates, and a fun board game. You borrow these items for the weekend. On Monday, you return them, and someone else uses them next week. Or imagine you want to try a new hobby, like sewing. Buying a sewing machine can be expensive, but if your library of things has one, you can borrow it first. You can test the hobby, learn the basics, and decide later if you want to buy your own. Borrowing can help you try new experiences with less risk. You might ask, how does a library of things choose what to buy? Often, they listen to the community. Members request items. They also think about what is useful for many people. Some items are popular in certain seasons. For example, in summer, people may want camping items and gardening tools. In winter, they may borrow baking trays, heaters, or indoor games. The library may also accept donations, but they must check quality and safety. They cannot accept everything because storage space is limited. Let's talk about storage. A library of things needs a place to keep items organized. They might use shelves, boxes, and clear labels. Good organization saves time and reduces mistakes. It also helps members find what they need. Some libraries use a barcode system like normal libraries. They scan items in and out so they can track them. If you are listening and thinking, I want this in my town, you might be able to help start one. It often begins with a small group of people. They might start with a few common tools. They may use a small room in a community center. They create simple rules and a booking system. As more people join, they can add more items. Starting small is usually smarter than starting big. Now let's do a short language focus. Here are a few useful words from today's topic. Borrow means you take something for a short time and then give it back. Return means you bring it back. Membership is when you join a group and sometimes pay a fee. Fee is money you pay for a service. Repair means to fix something that is broken. Responsible means you act in a careful and correct way. And waste can mean trash or using something in a careless way. Here is a question for you to think about. What is one item you bought but rarely use? Would you borrow it instead if you had the chance? Maybe it is a special kitchen machine, a tool, or sports equipment. Before we finish, let's review the main idea. A library of things is a place where you borrow useful objects instead of buying them. It can help you save money, save space, learn new skills, connect with your community, and reduce waste. It also needs clear rules, good cleaning, and regular repairs to work well. Thank you for listening to Kuma English Listening Hub. If you enjoyed this topic, listen again and try to catch new details. You can also write a short comment about what you would borrow from a library of things. See you next time.